Hey everybody, Justin here. It's Friday night, it's late, it's like after 10, I think. I had hoped to get a video out to you guys today already. Weather wasn't working out for me as far as what I had planned, but I still want to send you guys out something. So what I found is kind of an older video. It's actually from 2021, at the end of the year, 2021. It's the initial build that I had on the Jeep. Originally the Jeep was meant to be towed behind our Class A. That's the way it was set up, and then when we got here to the Pacific Northwest, I started building it for wheeling, kind of trying to set it up. I didn't set it up as extreme as my initial Jeep. I'll put a picture in here of my initial Jeep. We called it the Warthog. The Jeep that I have right now is Overkill. But what you're going to see in this video is, again, from 2021. It was shot on my iPhone. It was shot in vertical, so my apologies for that. So you'll see it in vertical, unfortunately. But it is a good video. It goes over a lot of the initial build and kind of how we had it set up for overlanding. That is the configuration we did a lot of wheeling in, a lot of overland camping, a lot of hammock camping. And so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a three-part thing. I'm going to do this initial video that you guys are getting tonight, and then the next video will be some suspension stuff. we ran into problems when we went to 40s and when we went to the bigger axles. I'll cover that in the next video, and that'll be kind of phase 2. And then phase 3 is kind of where she's at right now, just before I tore it down to do the engine swap. So I guess it'll be about a 4-part series. So, but yeah, so that's the plan. I'm going to get this one edited. I just wanted to kind of set some expectations there, because this was not the video I had planned. That video is coming. Hopefully I'll be working on the Jeep tomorrow. I'll wrap up the work that I wanted to get done today, tomorrow, and then maybe I can get that one out by Wednesday. Alright, wanted to do a quick rig walk around. So we've got on the front here, we've got the Poison Spider, built for the hammers, Trail Stinger with the worn Evo VR10S with synthetic rope. I had that for a while. Down below in the bumper there, we've got KC fog lights, KC Pro fog lights, and we got KC Pro headlights. Down below, we've removed the electronic sway bar disconnect and installed just the anti-rock. And then we've got 1-ton steering components up front, and you can see we've got the Fox pass-through shaft steering stabilizer with the ARB diff cover, and can't really see it from here. I'll show you on the other side, but we've got a brace kit for the steering pump, so it steers much better now. I guess we'll finish up front. So on the hood, we have a solar charger for our battery system. We've got 2 KC Pro 6 driving lights that have been moved up into the A-pillar position, and then obviously we got the KC Pro 6 light bar across the top. We've got an AEV snorkel install, and then I actually have a pre-filter, but I need to do some modifications to get that to work. And we'll move over to the side. What we have is Evolution Off-Road inner fenders with an Evolution Off-Road bolt-in coilover system from King with bypass reservoir shocks. And then we've also got the King bump stops. That's it at all 4 corners. We're running DV8 bead locks with BFG all-terrain TAKO2s. These are 35s, but we're going to be moving up to 40s, probably Nittos. We've got the Evo mid arms, I guess is what they call them. They're not long arms, they're just adjustable mid arms. And then for armor, we've got Poison Spider metal steel flat fenders, and the door skin or the rocker skin with the rocker knockers, also from Poison Spider. In the rear, we've got anti-rock as well. Obviously running the same tires and the suspension, all that stuff's good. In the rear, we've got the TerraFlex tire carrier. It's the heavy duty Alpha. And then we've got just a Rototax mount there for 6 gallons of fuel here, and then we've got more on the roof. Lolo Overland outfitting Trasharoo. In the rear, we've got the Evo bumper delete. And then we'll talk about up top. So up top, we are running a JCR roof rack. And on this side, we've got one of our radio mounts. That's for the GMRS. I need to mount the other antenna for the ham radio on the other side. It got broke. It was here until Silver Valley Jeep Jamboree when it got ripped off, and I just haven't fixed it yet. Iron Man privacy curtain, so it folds out and we can do our business there, change, do whatever we need to do. We've got KC Pro, the C-Series backup lights up top. And then we've got an OVS 270 passenger side awning. I love this thing. It's so easy to open up and just have some shade when you're on the trail or on the beach or camping. And that's more or less it. We'll step up top real quick. Here we go. We've got some aqua blue tread board there, traction boards. And then we have 4 more Rotopacks. We've got 2 full of water, 1 for diesel for our diesel heater, and then another 2 gallons of fuel. We're going to open it up and look at the rear. It's kind of a mess, but we'll see. So in the rear, we got the front runner Versatable here. And then we've got the American Adventure Labs storage system, which comes with this base plate. And then we've got our Dometic CFX 345 fridge on a slider. And the 3 6-inch drawer system over here. These pull out really far. And so we're set up to be able to cook and eat even if we don't have the trailer. We've got a lighting solution here to, if I turn it on right. Here we go. So we got an extra light here in the rear. It's running these hardcore lighting system. Got a spare charger solar panel here. Back here you'll see we have the Goal Zero Yeti 250 battery. And so the way this is all set up right now is the solar converter that's on the hood. Solar charger has a shunt, so it keeps our main battery charged, but it runs an accessory cable as well. And so I've run that accessory cable all the way back here, and it's just sitting right here is that Goal Zero battery. And so it's keeping this Goal Zero battery charged as well, but only when the vehicle's running or when the sun's shining. So it keeps that topped off. And then this is powered by that. So as you can see, the vehicle's off, the sun's out, but we have power and it's staying cold. So this is really our whole kitchen setup. We do have some other stuff in here. There's some recovery gear in here. We've got our coffee and hot tea bar in here. first aid kit, and then we also have sleeping bags and stuff in here, so that if we decide to go hammock camping or anything, we pretty much have everything that we need. Fire extinguisher, dog bed. Back there you'll see my CO2 tank to keep the tires aired up. And then just axes and shovels and other gear. And we got a little sink right there that happens to collapse and slide up in there, really nice. Other just miscellaneous gear that we need, gloves, that kind of thing. And then under the seat, this is my real recovery gear. I've got a bottle jack and toe straps and other stuff all stuffed underneath here. And then up front, we've got our Garmin Overlander right here. I've got my Kenwood D710G. And then down here's the unit for that, and then over there is my rugged radios. GMRS. Actually, that's not rugged radios. I forget the brand on that, but it's not rugged radio. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I do have some more KC Cyclones that I plan on installing underneath the hood. And then that's the pre-filter for the snorkel. And then the one thing that I forgot to mention is we have KC Cyclones installed as rock lights. So I've got one here, one here, one here, and then one here. Total of 8. But lighting's not an option for us anymore. That was the one thing that I absolutely hated about Jeeps out the gate, is headlights suck, taillights suck. Especially out here in the Pacific Northwest, where when you drive off the main highway and there's no light, you gotta be able to see. So we solved that problem. I appreciate you guys watching. Again, like and subscribe, share this with your friends. Really appreciate it. But yeah, thanks for watching.